What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. This is episode 12 now on the series. If you guys are enjoying the series, be sure to drop a like on this video, leave me a comment down below, tell me what your favorite car is between these two, and if you don't have a favorite, maybe just leave me a comment and say hi, say what's up, tell me how your day's going, what we got going on today. So I already recorded episode 12. This is episode 12 take 2 because my audio on the last recording was complete static. It sucked so bad. So what I did on the last episode was completely restored all of the undercarriage on the Mark II over here with brand new parts. We were able to repair quite a bit of them, actually, with the repair bench. And then we got a Dodge Challenger that was orange, an RT, super old school American domestic market kind of car. We fully pimped that thing out, flipped it, so now we have 88,000 bucks. But what we're gonna be doing today is going over here to our warehouse, getting another barn location map, and then really quick, let's get rid of all those parts from that Challenger here. So let's sell parts. Anything under 99%, we're gonna be getting rid of. There we go. Alright, and all of this stuff we can get rid of as well. That's just some additional stuff that I purchased that we didn't need. So now we have 89,000 bucks. And let's head over to this barn location map, see what we can find for our next car. So both of these cars are probably cars that I'm going to keep till the end of the series. And at the very end, we can of course go around and sell all of our cars just to see how much profit we can actually get. All right, this barn is a single car barn, which isn't ideal. And we have a lore-friendly Bolt Reptilia that's supposed to be like a Corvette. I'm not really interested in that, so we're gonna go ahead and go back to the garage, and hopefully we can get a better looking car from one of the other maps, and we'll see. Hopefully this thing has a little bit better selection of cars. I don't mind the lore friendly stuff, but I'd rather do something cool. Right here we have a Supra. How much they want for the Supra? 71,000 bucks. The car value is only 69, so we wouldn't exactly make a good profit from that. Looks like a lot of the car is there, so it wouldn't be a terrible flip, but it is in pretty bad condition considering it's been sitting in a covered barn for a while. So let's head over here. Got a Willys Jeep, and then a Sirocco. I think this is a Sirocco. 16 valve Sirocco. It's good frame condition. They're asking 19. The car value is only 18. So already right off the bat, we're losing a grand. Let's see this Willys Jeep Civilian. Asking 75. Car value's at 9. So we could potentially see profit in this. The frame condition's pretty bad, but that's nothing we can't handle. It's a new engine. That might be kind of cool. I wish we had a flashlight. Some of these barns are pretty dark. The Willys Jeep is definitely cool, but I'm not really much of a Jeep person. I don't know. And then the Sirocco, of course, since it's a Volkswagen, I'd kind of like to keep that. I say we go back. We go back. We try this one more time. If we don't find anything on the next one, we're gonna have to hit up the junkyard. All right, let's take a look around here. Looks like we got one car right off the bat. Is that another Challenger? No, this is a lore-friendly Challenger. They call that a Chieftain. We got what is this? A McLaren? That's 103,000 bucks. Oh my God, too expensive. And then over here we have a Sakura GT20. That is a lore-friendly car as well. So we did find a non-lore-friendly car. We just unfortunately don't have enough money to purchase that. It is a little overpriced as well. So let's head back to the garage here, and we are going to hit up the junkyard. Maybe we'll find something cool there. I don't know. All right, here we are at the junkyard. I'm really hoping, man, that our audio is actually good this time around. I updated our audio driver, so we should be a little bit better. Let's take a look around here, see if there's anything cool laying around. So far, we don't have a whole lot. We do have a Nissan Skyline GTR, so an R34 that is supposed to be a Tokyo Police car. I don't know if the Tokyo Police actually have GTRs, especially an R34. That would be super cool, but we can come back to that. It looks pretty rough. I'm not expecting to find anything in perfect condition here. We have a Willys Jeep over there in the corner. It's not too bad. Over here, is this a Porsche? We've got a Porsche 911 Turbo S. It has seen better days. Car value's 15. They're asking 16 for it, so that's not a bad deal either. Right here we have a Dodge Grand Caravan SXT. So not an SRT10. I know we have an SRT10 Grand Caravan as well. And then over here we have a Silvia, a Salady, actually, my bad. It's the car value's at 9,000. They're asking 12 for it. But we should be able to piece this thing together and make it look pretty sick. Let's check the overview here. It's only telling us that it needs a rear sway bar. I know there's a lot more to this thing than just a rear sway bar, but that's definitely a cool car. We will come back to that. I'm between the Porsche or the Salady at this point. Let's go see that Porsche again. It is relatively in good condition. I take that back. It's in terrible condition, but it does have a B6 twin turbo engine, which is a new engine for us. We haven't messed around with that at all. And they're only asking like a $1,000 difference in price here. Let's take a look at that Salady one more time and just compare prices, see what our profit margins are here. Honestly, I'm going with the Porsche. But that's pretty sick. We're gonna have a Porsche, right? That's exciting. 16 grand for a Porsche. It's pretty beat up, but we should be able to turn this thing around and make a good bit of profit off of it. So we'll send that to the garage, and then let's head back there ourselves and take a look at this thing. All right, and here we are back in the garage with our new Porsche. Things looking pretty cool. So let's immediately take this over to Car Lifter B. We're gonna get our welder out, get rid of all the frame rust on it. A lot of corrosion from sitting in the junkyard for so many years. We'll take care of that, and then let's send our interior cleaner kit over to Car Lifter B as well. And we'll clean this thing up a bit. $100 for the interior clean. That is a small price to pay, and then $1,000 to clean all the rust off the frame. And look at that, dude. It's already looking a lot better. As many of you probably know, the engines in the Porsche, or in Porsches, are in the rear, and the fuel tank is actually in the front. Kind of different, but if you guys know anything about Porsche, that probably won't be a surprise to a lot of you. We should have everything we need. We're down to $62,000 now. Let's start assembling this thing. So let's get the front bumper put on there. That's looking good. Get the left fender put in here. Headlights. Get the hood mounted up here. All right, it's got to get the other side fender in here. The right side. I didn't look too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it looks like this thing is left-hand drive, so we would be able to drive this in the States, no problem. Don't have to go through any drive-throughs in reverse, thank God. And there we go. We have the exterior of the Porsche completely reassembled. Things are looking good. All right, so we are going to need a rear license plate. Doesn't look like this car has a front license plate, which is probably a good thing. And we are going to go with a Hawaii plate here. One of those, and the license plate number is going to be Quick Flip. Just like that. We'll buy one of those, $900. Pretty expensive license plates. There we are. We got our new Hawaii license plate in there because aloha, that's why. Okay, now with the exterior of the car completely reassembled, let's start taking off these wheels here. We'll go back into normal mode and start tearing these wheels off of here. Okay, I just keep getting pulled away from my computer, you guys. Sorry, you probably didn't even realize that I had left, but that's probably the fourth or fifth time today that my doorbell has rang, dropping off Amazon packages for all the people that I got gifts for Christmas. So now that we have the wheels dismounted, let's go take them over to the machine. We are going to get the tires taken off of these things, and hopefully, got my fingers crossed, we're gonna be able to repair these rims on the workbench so we don't have to buy new ones. We'll see though. That's the last wheel there. Let's take these over to the repair bench. And it looks like it's only going to let us repair 2 of them. And we only were able to repair 1. What a bummer. Let's mount these bad boys up, get them all balanced, and we will throw these back on the car. All right, so let's move this thing over into the spray booth over here. Open up this door that opens so insanely fast, it's ridiculous. And we can come over here to the paint shop, and let's lay a new color on here. So let's, first of all, come down to the livery. Doesn't look like we have any livery options, so we're gonna be going with a solid color here. Now, when I think of Porsche, I don't know about you guys, but I immediately think of Adam LZ's GT3 RS, which is I can't remember the exact name of the color, but this looks pretty close. I think it needs to be a little bit less orange. And there we go. I think that's going to look really, really nice. I know it's not a GT3 RS, but I just really like this color. I think that's going to look really, really nice. We'll put a brand new coat of paint on there, and look at that. We basically have a GT3 RS, minus the fact that it's only a 911 turbo, but, oh, Turbo S, my bad. But that's just what I think of every time I see a Porsche now. I love this color on these cars. I think it looks really, really nice. So we are going to send this back over to Car Lifter B, and let's take a look at our profits so far. So we've only done the frame. We've got the body pretty well complete here, and it looks like global body conditions at 95%. So let's take a look at that and see what we are missing. Engine cover, that's an obvious one. Steering wheel, so we need another. Actually, we should probably get both 991 seats and a new steering wheel. Got 2 brand new seats there and a new steering wheel, and there we go. We have the entire interior complete now. So let's see. Hopefully that number's up a little bit. Global body conditions still looking a little light, but I'm assuming that's because we don't have the engine cover mounted in here yet. So let's put that on quickly. There we go. Check it out now, and there we go. We got 100% global body condition, 100% frame, and 100% interior condition. Things are looking good. Now, the only thing wrong with this car as of right now is that it doesn't run. But if we make it run simply enough, even if we keep all the other original parts on here, we should be able to see a decent profit. Now, actually, what we could do is tear this thing apart in the car, go to our repair bench, see how much of it we can actually repair, and then just try to reassemble the whole thing. So I think we'll just try to do that. That doesn't sound like a terrible idea. Alright, and there we go. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that little time lapse. Now let's take all of those parts that we just took off over to the repair bench, and we're gonna see, hopefully we don't destroy too much, and we can piece this thing completely back together using all the parts that we took off. I don't think we're gonna get that lucky, but let's take a look here and see how we did. So first and first, mostly, we're gonna have to get that block back in there. It's kind of pain in the butt to try to get lined up here. Engine block B we weren't able to repair, and engine block A we weren't able to repair either. So we'll head into the store here and buy 2 new blocks. All right, we got 2 new blocks here. Try to get those installed. One there and one here. Just like that, perfect. Timing cover C we weren't able to fix either. Oil fill tube we are gonna need, B6A. There we go, we got our oil fill tube. Let's get the oil pan, I don't think we had one of those. Cert belt for B6A, throttle for B6A we're gonna need, timing chains, we're gonna need both of those, along with the timing chain shoes, or the tensioner. And now we're down to 37,000 bucks, but hopefully we can piece this thing together now. We do need the air filter base. There we go, got one of those. We can put a brand new air filter base in. Alternator we were able to repair, thankfully. It's pretty expensive, not near as expensive as all the other stuff on here, but idler roller B, gotta get one of those. Got 2 new air filters we can put in the air filter box over here. Just like that, and then the cover, we are gonna need one of those. There we go, just a couple more $100, no big deal. We got so much money, I'm not even worried about it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little terrified. I have no idea if we're gonna make a profit at this point. I wasn't exactly planning on tearing everything apart, but we do at least need to have this car running. So that's kind of a big thing. There we go, we can put the timing cover in over here. Gotta get our new crankshaft in there. That's only accessible underneath the car. So it looks like that's gonna about do it. Oil filter for a B6, we can grab one of those, that's no big deal. All right, we'll put our oil filter in there. Do we have a fuel filter? We don't. but now we do, so we can put that on there. All right, everything is looking good. Let's lift this thing up and get that crankshaft in there. Okay, we can put our crankshaft in there. Get our flywheel out. It looks like a flywheel we're gonna have to replace, so we will just get everything necessary for a clutch job. And there we go. We are now at 36,000 bucks. We're starting to feel it a little bit more. We're starting to hurt. We already had a clutch plate. Pressure plate we couldn't repair, so we have a new one of those. All right, we just have to get the throw-out bearing put on there, and we will be able to mount our gearbox that I bought 2 of. Great. Just great. Just really throwing our money away this episode. Gotta love it. Let's get the axles put back in here. It looks like we might need to buy another axle. Rear drive axle B. Got a new one of those. Put that one over here. And there we go. All right, let's get our drive shaft mounted up. We were able to repair that. Drive shafts are normally repairable, typically. I don't know about in real life, but every time that I've tried to do one in here, it looks like we've been successful. Okay, now with all of that stuff done underneath the car, we are going to need a starter. I don't believe we had one from the start. Sick pun. All right, let's get close to the engine bay again on the air intake. And let's get our starter put in here. Perfect. 2 bolts right there. And then now we can install our new pistons that we didn't get because we're an idiot. We need 6 new pistons and 6 new piston rings. Okay, now we can install our new pistons. Should be pretty easy, pretty straightforward. The nice thing about the B6 that I've noticed so far is I don't think we have to actually add rod caps onto the end. I could be wrong in saying that, but as of right now, I've noticed that so far we've been able to do all of this without rod caps, but that could be just because we didn't have them from the start. Crankshaft pulley for a V8 we're gonna have to grab quick. There we go. We can mount that boy up here. Perfect. Now cert belt, we should have a new one of those, and we can get the power steering pump for an i4 and a belt tensioner. Okay, well, we'll get our power steering pump bolted up here. Just 1 bolt, thankfully. Then our belt tensioner, we have a new one of those, and it looks like that's all it's gonna let us do for now on this side. Let's hop over here, see if we got a new head or not. There we go. We were able to source a new head. Get that one mounted in there. All right, coming over to the other side. I do believe we had a new one of these. We actually had 2. Great. Throwing more money away. Just what I wanted to do today. All right, got that mounted up. Let's get these camshafts put in here. We are going to need another camshaft, unfortunately, but we can grab one of those, no problem. Cam gear A, I'd say that's probably good enough at 33%. So we are going to chuck that back in there. Cam gear B, same thing. Probably okay. And then timing chain, we do have a new timing chain for both sides. And timing chain shoes we should have new of. At least one new one. This one we're gonna throw in, it's at 32%. That should be okay for what we're doing right now. Timing cover, we're gonna have to get a new one of those. There we go, got a new timing cover on there, just 2 bolts. And then the camshaft caps. We're gonna have to get 12 camshaft caps here. There we go, 12 of those. We are gonna need spark plugs as well, so we might as well get those while we're in the store. 6 spark plugs here. Get those put in quick. All right, now we can start doing these camshaft caps all the way around. All right, now we got the head cover here, the cylinder head cover. Get that mounted up. And now we should be able to put this turbo on here. There's 2 turbos. It's the twin turbo model. There we go. God, look at that thing, dude. That's enormous. Holy crap. All right, and we are going to need 6 ignition coils. And we can get those mounted up here. Pretty easy. Just as easy as doing spark plugs. And the intake manifold, we have a new intake manifold, thank God. Oh man, we're down to 33,000 bucks now. And we've about got this engine back together. All right, so let's get this camshaft in over here. We're gonna need to get another one from the store quick. There we go. Got a new camshaft. Cam gear A we're gonna use, and cam gear B, I believe we have a new one of those. Nope, but we're gonna use it anyways. Still gonna send it. Timing chain, we have a brand new one. We can get those shoes in here. We should have a new one of that, and we should have a new one of these. We don't. B6A, again, we're gonna have to grab a new shoe. There we go. All right, looking good. Now we can get our timing cover B on here. Oh my God, do we have a lot of those? Whoops, that was a mistake. All right, we'll drop our spark plugs in here. Screw those puppies on in. And we'll get our camshaft caps taken care of as well. Okay, we'll get our, oh God, and we have 2 of those. See, dude? All right, hopefully we can make a little bit of money selling a couple of these parts. I really don't know how that's gonna go, but let's get these ignition coils put in here. We are just blowing through our entire bank account. There's no way we're gonna make a good return on our investment here. This is insane. We have the intake manifold up here. We have brand new 4 bolts right there. Hopefully that's about it. It looks like we're missing, oh no, we got a new throttle. We're good. We got a new one of those. Okay, so it looks like we're done there. Let's hoist this thing back up. Take another look underneath of it. Make sure we got everything figured out here. So, and it does look like I was wrong. We do still have to do the rod caps and actually 4 crankshaft bearing caps. So we need 6 rod caps and 4 crankshaft bearing caps. All right, now we can start plopping these things in here. Pretty easy, it's just 2 bolts in each. I definitely thought it would have been a little strange if we didn't have to put any rod caps or crankshaft bearing caps in here. I guess I just had high hopes. I was so over this thing that I just wanted it to be done already, but we got one last rod cap to put in. All right, and is that all of them? Let's take a closer look here. It looks like we got all of them. Are we missing one up there? No, I think we're good. Let's check the car status here. Make sure we got all those rod caps. Yeah, it looks like we got all of them. Oh, there's only 5. Well, that's strange. So one piston must not have a rod cap. Oh no! Right there, right in front of my eyes. Oh my God, we almost missed that. We would have tried to put the oil pan on and be like, why isn't it working? It's because we didn't have them all in there, my guy. Is that everything? We should be good now. We just have these fuel rails right there. We're gonna have to get those from the top side, and hopefully that's the end of it. All right, we got the fuel rail over here. That snaps in easy, and we got the fuel rail over here. Are we done now? I think we're good on the engine. Let's put the engine cover back on there. Close the trunk up. And let's see here. We got a profit so far of $97,000. Now, apparently this thing is moving, which is nice. Let's mount these wheels back up here. Okay, that should be everything. I think all the parts are now on the car. Let's see. We got $107,000 right there, guys, with a $4,000 restoration bonus. That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Let's move this thing over to the garage entrance A and just take a little bit better look at everything. All right, so after all of that work, we were able to replace every single body panel on the car. We got new rims and tires on this thing. We got a brand new engine in there. Well, basically brand new. We only used a couple of the same parts. But global body condition's at 100%. Global parts condition is only at 62, and the frame and the interior are through the roof at 100%. I honestly don't remember what we bought this car for. I think it was like 40-some thousand bucks, maybe. It could have been more than that. But let's go ahead and get rid of this thing, boys. See how much profit we're going to be able to make from this. And there we go. Now we have $144,000 in the bank. That is that's a good day. That's a really good day, actually. So I think that's gonna do it for this episode, you guys. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.